Well, welcome on a very, very murky afternoon to the man cave. It is not murky, it's cold as well. Anyway, back to the job in hand. Yeah, this is part two of the trip from Seu D'Urgell down to Lleida. I'm still not pronouncing these places right, but I'm getting there. Last time we came out and then back to Seu D'Urgell, and this time it's from Seu D'Urgell down to Lleida, which looked like a straightforward sort of journey until I saw the map, until I had a closer look at the map, and yeah. The L511 is, oh yeah, definitely a decent road to ride, so took a little bit of a detour and I recorded it for posterity. So it's a lot shorter than previous videos, but I've included it for completeness, if you like, so see what you think. But beforehand I'll show you just where I went. So yes, we'd been out and come back to Seu D'Urgell just here, and I was coming down to Lleida there, but on the way down I had a cup of coffee somewhere about here, and then I saw this. Can you see these squiggly bits? Yeah, well, it had to be done, so I came down here, and turned right onto the L511 through the squiggly bits over to Col de Boixols, or Boixols, whichever way you pronounce it. Brilliant view from up there, from the platform that's been built up there, and then down, carried on down to Isona, and then carried on down here. This was not so interesting, so I didn't record down here, but it was better than the main road. Back all the way down, and down to Lleida. Now the place I stayed at Lleida was out up here actually, so I did a lot of messing about, and ended up there. So that was the job, and it was it was fun. It was fun. It was very, very spectacular and very scenic. So see what you think. But that effectively was completing the trip down to Lleida, and I my overnight stop down there, which was a decent hotel. Unfortunately, at some point during the loading of the footage, whether it's gone into this cloud or whatever, I don't know. I don't use the cloud. I don't really understand. I don't trust it either. But whether two of my clips have gone up into the cloud, never to be seen again, I honestly don't know. But yeah, we get back to Lleida, and that's where it ends. So have a look, see what you think, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Cheers. I've just switched on just briefly. This came across me quite unexpectedly. We're actually bypassing a tunnel at the minute, but my goodness, the rock architecture, it's reminiscent of the Hamida Gorge, dropping down through the Picos. Not being able to go through the tunnel is to our benefit today, obviously. Another spectacular gorge. Well, it was nice while it lasted. So I'll switch off again. See you in a bit. I know what you're thinking. This doesn't look like a main road. Well, the thing is, maybe I shouldn't look at the map too much, but I looked at the map and I saw this little yellow road with a lot of squiggles in it, so I thought, well, we've got to have a look at it, haven't we? It is very pretty. It's we're still in mountainous scenery. Well, there is a good viewpoint indicated up here, so we do viewpoints, don't we? Well, I do, so you have to do it with me, don't you? Heading towards the village of Esona. It's just a little oxbow on the road to Lleida. Oh, it's definitely my sort of road. Definitely. Oh, it's just beautiful. And judging by the sat-nav, the best bit's in front of us. Col de Boixols. Probably pronounced that wrong as well. It might sound a bit arrogant and selfish, I know, but the reason I started to make videos in the first place was as a reminder to myself, or an aid memoir, shall we say, of my trips. It all started with India. Never even thought about YouTube, but then I got into it, and yes, why not have a go at this YouTube business? But first and foremost, my videos are for my use. Like I say, might be selfish, might sound arrogant, but I make the videos to relive some of the moments. The camera never really captures the true essence of the ride, shall we say. It doesn't catch the steepness of the ascents, and it seems to fall short and everything, but it does the job for me. And I hope that you people get some enjoyment out of it as well. I know the motorcyclists amongst you will appreciate these sort of roads. And this sort of scenery, oh good. These rocky outcrops are absolutely beautiful. Truly spectacular. I know I tend to go on about it a little bit, the Himalayan. But what the Himalayan does is it delivers what I want in spades, does this little bike. incredible. One of those views that sort of creeps up on you. Well, it didn't creep up on me, it jumped out at me. Oh, yeah. When I've got time in hand the way I have today, I find it better to ride the road less travelled. And stay on the main roads all the time. Oh, a straight bit. Not for long. We should be coming somewhere near the summit any time now. Because I would imagine it's going to be twisted on the other side on the descent. 1380 metres, that's the height above sea level. Still climbing. And still climbing. Interesting looking building up ahead. Saint Roma de Valcodez. Valdarks. Saint Roma de Valdarks. We'll go and have a look. Iglesia de San Roma, rectory, and it's a castle. Not open to the public obviously, but interesting to say the least. Still climbing. Well, I was hoping there was going to be a viewpoint up here, a really good viewpoint with wide-ranging panoramas. The panoramas are there, but they're behind the trees and from the road. Oh my goodness, just look at that. There's got to be somewhere to stop for a photograph up here. There's got to be. Oh. The colours of the rock. Ah, here we are. Mirador di Salent, Col de Boixols. This is the place. This is the thing. Take your selfie. I don't think so. This might be against the rules, but it's a golden opportunity. Just look at that. Just look at that. Photo time. See you in a bit. Well, photos duly taken. So now we're going to start the descent. And it's just as good a descent as it was an ascent. And just as scenic. You can see the road we're aiming for right down at the bottom of the valley, down there on the left. Taking us to the next village, the name of which I've completely forgotten. Stunningly beautiful surroundings. I keep seeing these dirt roads leading off from the tarmac, and they're all public roads, and it's frustrating that those are the sort of roads that I enjoy riding on this little bike. But I'm reliably assured by one or two other YouTubers, by watching their channels, that in Almeria there are roads all over the place, dirt roads all over the place. A couple of the guys I watch are expats, expat Brits. One of whom in particular I watch all the time is find him immensely interesting where he rides. He calls himself Economical Rides. like I say, they are down towards Almeria, and I've set myself I've actually set myself a couple of days. It's unlike me to stop in a hotel more than one night, but I'm having 3 nights down there to give me 2 full days to play with in the mountains and deserts above Almeria. That's the plan anyway. So this is the next village. Yes, it's I should remember this really. Boixols. It's Boixols is or Boixols is the village that the pass behind us gets its name from. Which figures. Right, we're down at the bottom of the valley now. The surroundings are still beautiful, but I'm going to switch the camera off. A, to save some battery, and B, to save a little bit of memory card. Oh, it is pretty though, isn't it? Right, okay. I'll probably see you at Lleida as we go into the... Oh, yeah. As we go into the hotel. Well, we've arrived at Lleida, but the address I've got off booking.com doesn't seem to mean anything at all. Either that or the sat-nav is only semi-literate. But to be honest, the address doesn't mean anything to me. A load of figures and numbers. So we'll have to find somewhere that's got Wi-Fi. Right, I'm going to have to find some Wi-Fi, so I'll switch off for now and see you later again. So that was it. So I hope you can see what I meant by it being so spectacular. And it was really, it really was a nice ride, to be honest. But like I said, it ended a little bit abruptly as we arrived in the city of Lleida. It's a shame that I've managed to lose 2 clips, including the arrival at the hotel. But in actual fact, the footage that was on the 2 clips that were lost was horrible, really, because I was just riding round and round in circles trying to find what looked at one point to be a fictitious address. But I still haven't got my head around Spanish addresses and postcodes and the like. Whether they call them postcodes, zip codes, or whatever, I don't know. But I did find 1 or 2 straight away, but this one I didn't find straight away at all. So yeah, have a look through it. If you enjoy it, if you like it, then give us a thumbs up if you would, please, and subscribe if you've not already done so. It's going up slowly. I think we're at 713 at the minute, which is pretty good. And it is free after all. But if you've got any comments, don't hesitate to make them, because I always answer back. No, I don't always answer back. I always answer the comments, providing I see them, of course, because some of them just seem to fly by me somehow. I don't know how, through this YouTube algorithm business. Anyway, have a look what you think and let me know. Cheers. See you in the next one.